Now, this is something that you may have heard of. Let's get us out of here, and we'll just show this. You can talk over the footage.
I do. Yeah. So hold on. Just pause it.
Okay.
I want to say I don't know where this clip is from. Someone sent me this clip, and I don't. If it's from a different thing, I don't know what it's from. But I will say that I've confirmed the information.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, it's true. So it says Chinese state companies are buying up U.S. farmlands.
Mm-hmm.
Farmland.
Yeah.
That's a strategic process behind the global land grab by the Chinese Communist Party. What for? Food crisis, unrestricted warfare. A new 300-acre piece of land purchased near a U.S. Air Force base may give us the indications. So what happened was there was a military facility.
Yeah.
And a huge swath, 300 acres of land was just purchased next to it, which is also very sus by China.
Yeah.
I don't know what legal process is allowing the Chinese government to use conduit companies to buy massive swaths of land in the U.S.
We talked about this before. Didn't they buy a huge part of Texas?
Yes.
Like a massive part of Texas? Yeah, it is absurd because the problem with this whole situation is, I know, for instance, the U.S. government can't go and buy a big piece of land in China. It's
Absolutely
not possible.
not. No.
Okay? I understand that in America it's all about capitalism and, there's a free market and all that kind of stuff. But there should be certain limits, like a foreign government that's an enemy government. And let's just not hash things around here.
No,
it's an enemy government.
Yeah, yes.
The way that the Chinese government speaks about the U.S.,
it's made it
the way that they do their
enemy.
espionage and steal from the U.S., and the way that they constantly, it's an enemy government.
Yeah.
It's just...
That's how it is.
I just don't know how else to put it. It's an enemy who's sitting there with a smile on their face and still dealing with you, but it's definitely an enemy, because if you've lived in China, if you are a Chinese person, you know yourself the rhetoric that goes around every day. You see it on billboards, you see it in the news, you see it in the newspaper. It's always going on about how bad America is and, that they're your competition. And it has been that since the Cold War, since before then even.
That's right.
So, it's an enemy government that spies on the U.S.
Yeah.
And we know they spy.
Oh, yeah.
They do this transnational repression crap. They've just, by the way, indicted those 5 people. Five people.
Oh, nice.
Like yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I know about that.
The ones that destroyed the statue and
That's right.
tried to get the tax information about dissidents and tried to harass them and defame them and
Sounds
stuff.
familiar, by the way.
Yeah, it happens to us, and that's something we're going to look into actually making a thing out of soon. But the fact of the matter is...
we know that there's an avenue.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, you've got a government that is doing this espionage and all this other kind of crap here on U.S. soil, but they're being allowed to buy up massive swaths of land near sensitive military bases. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed.
No.
You know?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hopefully something will be done about that. We just wanted to bring that to people's attention. So if you hear about in your area, I'm serious, like if you hear about like the Chinese government or Chinese companies buying up land in your area, that's what you need to reach out to your representatives and congressmen about.
Yeah. There should be a limit to this free market.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, there shouldn't be a limit to the free market. There should be a limit on who can exploit the free market
That's my meaning.
unfreely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was stuck on the side of the road and you were doing that interview with Dan David, remember that?
Yes.
We spoke a little bit about how the Chinese companies that list in the American stock market are also taking advantage of this whole situation. It's a similar kind of a thing, finding loopholes to exploit the American market.
Yeah.
And this is something that needs to be looked into.
Yeah.
So just keep it in mind. This is happening. The Chinese Communist Party is buying up huge tracts of land in America. So, maybe don't sell it to him.
Yeah, agreed.
Find another buyer.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.